The crisp October morning of 2023 broke softly over Cedar Hollow, a quiet town nestled along the shimmering shores of Lake Harmony in western Missouri. Jalen Brooks, a 40-year-old owner of Brooks Home Furnishings, trudged the familiar path to the lake, coffee steaming in one hand, his father's fishing rod engraved Lake's Law, Freedom slung over his shoulder. His dad, gone 6 years to cancer, had left him a modest lakeside cabin and a vow: never let anyone steal the lake's soul from their family. "Water don't judge your wallet, son," he'd rasped, days before passing, eyes fierce. "It's equal to all. That's the lake's law." Jalen, then consumed by his store, had brushed off his dad's warnings about the Cedar Hollow HOA's greed. "They're sharks, Marcus," he'd said, spreading old deeds on the kitchen table. "They'll gut this place when I'm gone." Those documents, ensuring lake access for every resident since 1947, seemed as eternal as the water. Jalen had stashed them in the attic, dismissing them as an old man's fears. How wrong he was. That Tuesday, Jalen froze mid-step. Where the gentle slope to the public dock built by his father and neighbors once welcomed families, a 12-foot cliff now loomed, carved by an excavator parked like a silent beast. Concrete barriers lined the edge, a sign blaring, "Elite residents only. Trespassers prosecuted." The dock, hand-laid by his father's generation, was rubble, rebar twisting from the ruins. Jalen stormed to Sharon Walsh's $6 million lakefront mansion, fists clenched. Her smile, as she opened the door, was pure venom. "Oh, Lucas, still here? Your shack doesn't match our vision anymore." Her voice dripped condescension. "What did you do?" Jalen demanded, voice shaking. "That dock 3 generations built it." Sharon laughed, sharp and cold. "That relic? The HOA voted to modernize. We're building an exclusive marina for homes worth over $3 million. Didn't you see the elite newsletter? Safety demanded demolition." Jalen's breath caught. Safety? Kids swam there. Sharon's eyes gleamed. "Unpermitted, unsafe, a liability. We erased it properly. The marina will have security, permits, exclusivity. Property values, Lucas. You get it." Her smugness was personal, not policy. Worse, the fishing pier where Clara Jenkins wept, fined $600 for visiting her proposal spot, was splintered posts in the water. The Veterans Memorial Dock, a haven for old soldiers, was gone. The oak tree, carved with lovers' initials since the 1940s, lay uprooted, rotting. The destruction was deliberate, erasing every communal memory. That night, Jalen sat with photos of his dad at the dock, the lake's laughter silenced. 3 neighbors texted, "Move on, Lucas." An anonymous note slid under his door, "Forget the past." But in the attic, Jalen found a safe, his dad's birthday, unlocking a 1947 deed that stopped his heart. Lake access was protected by irrevocable easements. The HOA's demolition was illegal. As he reached for his phone, another note appeared, Sharon's letterhead chilling. "The concrete's gone. Your history's dead. You'll curse this lake." Jalen clutched the deed, resolve hardening. She'd erased the physical, but the legal remained, and he'd make her pay. Wednesday, Nate Ellis arrived, stunned. "They hit every access point," he said, driving Jalen to the North Shore. Wooden stairs for seniors sawed off. The kids' beach buried under boulders. The forest path filled with concrete. Dead fish floated, water reeking of diesel and decay. A journalist, Amara Tate, snapped photos, her press badge glinting. "I'm exposing HOA corruption," she said, noting the rubble. "They didn't block access, they annihilated it." Jalen, wary, shared the deed. Her eyes widened. Criminal destruction of easements. Jalen filed an HOA complaint, demanding restoration. Hours later, an HOA officer photographed his property, citing fines: $250 for grass height, $350 for mailbox placement, $150 for fence paint, $2, $800 total. 2 letters followed: sell or suffer, and a $6,000 lien for violations, threatening foreclosure. His shed, standing 25 years, was now encroaching HOA land. Jalen's store's suffered customers vanished, his boss warning, "Your drama's bad for business." Clara stopped by, voice low. "They did this to Sam Hayes. Find him until he fled." Threats broke his wife. Jalen called Sam, now in Alabama, his voice hollow. I signed an NDA, Lucas. Sharon crushes everyone. Get out. But Jalen couldn't abandon his dad's legacy. Over coffee, Amara revealed Sharon's bribes from Apex Realty, aiming for a luxury resort. Phase 1, privatize the lake. Phase 2, oust holdouts. She showed emails, $60,000 payments disguised as consulting. Photos poured Ina grandfather barred from fishing, a bride weeping at ruined docks, kids' drawings xing out the lake. A woman photographed them, unnoticed, until she slipped away. Hours later, an unknown caller hissed, "Back off, or your dad's boat's next." Jalen's heart raced. His father's rowboat, hidden for a protest launch, was secret. How did they know? In a moldy boathouse, the last unraised lakeside relic, Jalen, Nate, Amara, and Sam coaxed back formed a resistance. Sam brought 1947 permits, proving the dock's legality. Jalen helped Clara sue for her destroyed bench, winning damages with permit proof. Residents rallied, and Jalen proposed La Festa dock rebuild, echoing their father's work. Amara's eyes sparked. Film it. Show community. Amos Reed, 80, offered carpentry wisdom. Maria Tate brought photos of her kids at the Lost Beach. Veterans pledged their memorials revival. Lakefest posters rebuild together went viral, even elite residents joining, appalled by the wreckage. But neighbor Tom leaked plans to Sharon for wave fines. Gift baskets and threats arrived. Unauthorized construction $12,000 fines. Sharon's mansion dinners pitched a $3 million lake club, her regret for necessary demolition hollow. At the HOA meeting, Sharon flashed Jalen's material stockpiles. Rebuilding's a felony, she warned, waving injunctions. Arrests await. She moved to ban Jalen from the lake, passing narrowly. Alone, she showed photos of his dad's dock building. Illegal fraud, she hissed. Your father took cash. The IRS will bury him. Cancel Lakefest, or his name's mud. Jalen's gut churned. His dad's donations, misframed, looked damning. You'd smear a dead man? He asked, voice cracking. Sharon smirked. Anyone. Jalen posted online. We rebuild tomorrow, with our ancestors' right. Lakefest dawned with police encircling the dock ruins, Sharon gloating. 400 residents arrived, tools in hand. A sergeant barked. First tool used, you're cuffed. 13-year-old Jamal Ellis stepped up, concrete bucket raised. My grandpa built this. I'm rebuilding. Officers hesitated. Amara's live stream hit millions. Sharon emerged, bullhorn blaring, waving forged 1947 surveys claiming Jalen's house was HOA land. Liable for unsafe docks, she sneered. Ruin awaits. The crowd wavered, families retreating. By noon, 60 stayed. Sharon declared the lake hazardous, banning use indefinitely. Jalen's store fired him. The IRS probed old deposits, his savings gone. At midnight, Amara found him amid foreclosure notices, clutching his dad's rod. The surveyor's fake, she said. Apex owns it. They posted a video Lake Harmony's death exposing the destruction and fraud. By dawn, it hit 2 million views, news vans swarming Sharon's mansion. The Attorney General launched a probe, but a judge Sharon's ally ordered Jalen's eviction in 72 hours. A GoFundMe raised $40,000, frozen by Sharon's lawyers. At the ruined dock, caution tape fluttering, Amara's whistleblower email revealed Apex used demolitions to dump industrial waste benzene, mercury, lead poisoning the lake. Jalen's video spread, environmental lawyers mobilizing, Apex's stock plummeting. At a backyard meeting, 500 residents watched Apex's emails and waste invoices. Clara's voice broke. My daughter's cancer those summers fishing, veterans tied fish kills to dump dates. Amara's laptop corrupted Sharon's malware but hidden USBs saved them. Inspector Laura Hayes revealed groundwater contamination every well toxic. Sharon's arrested for environmental terrorism. 48 endangerment counts, she said, cuffing her as she screamed. I'm the president. The EPA declared Apex homes worthless. $15 million in wealth vanished. Jalen raised the deed at a memorial dock service. The lake's ours, he vowed, casting his dad's line into poisoned waters. Amara, rehired, filmed, Cedar Hollow's Ground Zero. A Wisconsin plea arrived. Our river's gone. Help. Jalen gripped the rod. The lake's law spreads, he said, Apex's next phase looming. Was Jalen's exposed justice or vengeance? Should Sharon's life sentence be softened or hardened? Can Cedar Hollow recover, or is Apex's poison permanent? Share your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for stories that demand your fight.